do you think about ISIS? As long as, you know, it doesn't break and destroy my house. What annoys you the most? Stupid people. You like pizza? You're damn right. My first crush, it was a girl when I was 13 years old. Nah. Oh yeah, it was a girl when I was like 13 years old. Her name was Denya. Man, oh man, she was taller than me. She was like 2 more inches taller than me. She looked good, man. I remember it too. She was tall. She had big tits. Like, she had some big tits for someone her age, man. She was a well-developed young woman. And man, oh man. And then right when I moved out, they told me she liked me. I felt dumb as fuck, man. I was like, like I hated myself. I didn't have enough yuki or courage in my life to actually do things like just go up to the girl and ask her out. It was very hard and something that I had to develop. Do you play music? Yes, I do like listening to music, but I don't really play it. It's all good. You had so many questions. Demba Kamara asked, this dumb old DC, and also, why you so fucking ugly? That's what he asked me. He asked me why I'm so fucking ugly.
Why you so fucking ugly? Ugly. What
you mean, dog? Are you sponsored by Pringles? William Colt asked. No, I'm not. I remember all my life people would ask me that. If I was, I would not be doing this. Probably not. Super Cobra asked, what's your favorite color? Did you get teased a lot for your last name? And by the way, Onichi, best hentai. I feel you, man. Actually, for the ones that don't know, actually, I'll just start first. Yellow and black, actually, like those two colors, if they were together, they're actually one of my favorite colors. Like black, yellow, and red. I'm just going to say my colors. I don't really have a specific one. Did you get teased a lot? For the ones that don't know, my real name is Pringle. I'm going out right and saying it. My real name is Pringle. My last name is Pringle. What my first name is, that's up to you to find out. The one would be pretty much your answer. But yes, my last name is Pringle. And Onichichi is the best hentai. One of the best hentais that's still been going on for almost, I think, like 10 years. It's been getting good every time. Arna Biswas asked, can you answer all these irrelevant questions? Still watching anime? Yes, I am. Pringle the Otaku merging into this channel, making it the one. Actually, thank you. You are the one that actually gave me the idea and sparked it. I appreciate that. No Man's Sky, I heard it was buns. Don't buy a $60 game if you don't know what it's all about. Planes, I fucking hate them. YouTube and Twitch simultaneous streams, because I have speed boost from peering on YouTube. I don't think I'll do that. I prefer streaming on Twitch because it's a lot smaller and calmer for me to control it. If I did it on YouTube, it'd probably be fucking insane, man. Or it would just be too much, and I don't really like that. I would like to do it on Twitch. Also, I could also get like partnerships, and there's a little bit better control functions in YouTube. But that's just me pretty much probably even butchering myself. How you found Finny and why you chose her? Pretty much answer that question, Discord, and all that good jazz. Planning something with friends like online multiplayer games. Actually, not at the moment. I think when my life in general is overall better, I may try to do something like that with you guys, you know. But every now and then on Twitch, I do play Drawful at night, and we do get a good kick out of it. I almost end up dying. Is this your first job? If no, what did you do before? What did I do before? I was in the Marine Corps. Oh my God, my battery is dying. I was in the Marine Corps before, but we're gonna punch through these answers. I was in the Marine Corps before for about 4 years. Are you planning to move out anytime soon? Yes, I am, man. Do you get spare time? If yes, yeah, I do. I get spare time. I'll be like watching anime or video games. This is my spare time kind of thing in a sense, you know. Are we there? Yes, it was a lot of questions. You're gonna take everybody else's spotlight. There you go. Content Kent asks, where do babies come from? When a mommy planet and a daddy planet come together and they have lots of, let me stop. The stork, man, the stork. So I'm sorry I had a cutoff right here. I'm going to continue where I left off with the questions. I think this is already a long video, so I'm going to try to speed through it a little bit faster, but I definitely want to get through everybody's questions. I got to. So, all right. So, Dr. Doomsburg is dead also asked, You pretty much brought back the Dolan franchise for me. I thought it was gone with the big change, and then I saw your vids, and it all came back. When I swear I laughed so hard I started to cry. I'm glad you did, man. I try to do my best at what I can with the stuff, and it's not just about me trying to do my best at it, but I really want you guys to enjoy it. Like if you guys aren't enjoying it, then there's really no point and it's meaningless. So, and that's not what I wanted to do. That Cherry guy asked, what gave you the idea to name yourself PringleTheOne? PringleTheOne is actually a name that I had about 10 years ago when I first made the YouTube channel, PringleTheOne. That's literally just the name of it. I just capitalized the first three letters in the words and stuff like that. Well, the letter to each word, and that's the only really change I did. It was more so the fact that when I first had the channel, it was just there to be there. It was like 2006, and nobody was actually getting off anything off YouTube. That's when YouTube like kind of like started getting somewhere, I guess, but it was still pretty new. And all I did was upload like anime. Like that's really all. I wish I could find like the old deleted videos of like what I uploaded. It was just straight anime. I didn't do AMVs or anything like that, but a lot of people did. And it was just a name that stuck on. For the ones that don't know, like I said before, Pringle is a part of my name. It's my name. Like literally it is my name. So then I was like, the one. I'm the one and only. So that's where I got it from. Moo HD asked, how was your time in the Marines? I didn't really like it that much. Personally, it felt, I think I'm actually going to leave this for another video. It felt, but I'm just going to go out and say it felt monotonous. It felt lackluster. There were times I had some good people and then I had some bad people that really ruined the experience even further. I didn't really like it that much. It was too work driven. I felt like a fucking slave in a sense, like a slave in my own mentality, you know, just constantly pushing paper and just always having to listen to someone's shit, and they don't really care for you, stuff like that. I didn't really like it. Feed My Children 21 asked, have any favorite animes? Gintama, Tuaro Majustu no Index, ReZero. Oh, you know that ReZero's getting me. I'm so hyped, like right now, like oh, ReZero's definitely getting me hyped. I would say, I know I have some other series out there, but those were literally the ones that come up to the top of my head. What is your charter supposed to be? Peridot asked. I'm not sure what you mean about my charter. Maybe my ISP. I don't really know. I'm sorry, Peridot. Hothead Blazing asked, hey Pringle, I know I'm too young to join the Dolan crew, but I just wanted to say hi. That's all I can. That's all. Can you ask Helbin if he could play Get on Top for the heck of it? Helbin, can you play that game for a Hothead Blazing? I don't know. I'm not gonna put you out there. It depends on if Helbin's busy or not. We're pretty busy. I appreciate showing some love, man. 21st Century Guy asked, what kind of music are you into and what artists have you been listening to lately? Much love, man. Much love. I appreciate it. I've been like I said, Hiroyuki Sawano makes music in a way where it's kind of like orchestrated, like really epic sometimes or really emotional. He seems pretty like transformative with his music, so I've only been listening to that lately. Do you like Shima, man? I love Shima, man. Like her? Yeah, man, I love Shima, man. Where did Daddy go? I don't know, man. We gotta ask Granddaddy Silva though. But I don't know. That's what the Mighty Jaffa Cake asked, and Kindred Spirit asked the Shima question. Crazy Randomness asked, did you ever meet Dolan or any other Planet Dolan member in real life? You're awesome. I appreciate that. We haven't yet. We maybe in the future or something like that. We might try to do. Maybe one time I go to a convention and Dolan and some of these people are there. We might do that one day. Bleach Senpai asked, what's your favorite anime ship? My favorite anime ship? I don't really know. I never had one because usually I try to get the waifu's own ship with me. You know, that's how I see it. But that's just me, man. But you're I was gonna say Bleach. Like I was thinking like Bleach the anime. If that was the case, maybe Ichigo Rukia, or I would like that, but it didn't happen. Oops. The Shiny Scrafter asked, do you like dubstep? And if you do or don't, why? Maybe I can listen to it every now and then, but I'm a very mellow dude, so like I'm very mellow, and so when I'm hyped, it like lasts maybe an hour, but a very good amount of time. But I'm very, very chill and down to earth. Sometimes I get hyped for something I just really like. ReZero's been like blowing up my mind right now, but or some of the people I've been talking to, like, whoa man, I love talking to them, but like I'm not, since I'm so calm. I generally like music that's calm and such. I just want to make sure. Whoop. All right, just making sure. Just making. I generally like music that's very calm, so I listen to stuff like that. Squeaker Toontown asks, "How did your YouTube life start?" YouTube life started when I was about 2 months in school, and I hated it. Well, no, 2 months in school. I actually liked my first semester of college. It was college I'm talking about, and I just started. I don't want. I can link my first YouTube video if you guys want. I'll make it popular. Boop, 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 boop. Mega Man. It was actually a Mega Man video, and that Mega Man video, it had like bad mixing and stuff like that. But you can watch it if you want. Shut up. I'm not sad. 66 asks, "Do you fap? How often? What are your thoughts about it?" I masturbate at least 1 to 3 times a week. I have a day. I have a very high libido, and I encourage people to masturbate if they have the urge. It's good. It's good. It feels good. I'm not even lying. I'm being serious. Angel Centeros asks, Scienteros or Kindteros, "Do you like Planet Dolan?" I love Planet Dolan, man. Mr. Khalifa's 88 asks, "I love you, my nigga. Especially when you do Planet D. I appreciate that. You know I can read it. I'll read it for this video. I don't. Rusto Liam asks, "Have you ever dated a chipmunk? And if so, how far did you get?" I've never dated a chipmunk, but I did meet a squirrel eye to eye once. The squirrel looked at me back. I looked at it, and we went our separate ways, man. We somehow managed to find a mutual understanding between us. Craziest thing I ever did. And this is me being real, too. Bop Pop 777 asks, "Do you like dick or pussy?" I like pussy. I don't like dick. I sometimes look at my own thing and I'm like, that is an ugly piece of meat. Nat N4M4STE asks, I'm sorry, no, name stay. I think I was thinking, "Did you ever turn down a script for a Dolan video because you didn't like the topic?" Not really. There was a couple of scripts though that I remember that they were very difficult. Like just going through the writing and stuff like that. But sometimes I'll like, if it's too difficult for me, I like do an easier one and then do maybe the harder one. But that happens like very rarely. Can you do a face reveal? What's up? This is my face. Nemesis asked that. Homie Hot Dog asked, "Yo, what's up, Hot Dog? Favorite Pokemon and why?" Eevee. The reason why I love Eevee so much is that she's cute, one. And she has a lot of transformations. So what that means as a Pokemon is that she's a very transformative person. She can transform to any situation that's present. And I really like that in a Pokemon. In any situation, if you give her that situation. Like if you want her to be a Jolteon, she can be a Jolteon and stuff like that. So I do like that in a Pokemon. Chandler Gaming 12 asks, "How did you meet Dolan? How's your life so far?" Like I said, I met him through the job. He hired me. It was cool. I chat with him. I chat with him. He chats with me. It's really cool. My life so far, it's all right, man. I mean, I'm cool. I'm enjoying this right now, but it's still like there's still some things that I gotta get out of my system, and I gotta get out of here in that sense. Cool Fiend asks, "How long have you been rocking that groovy helicopter guy, man?" As long as like I started having the idea that maybe wearing it every day, every time I do these little face reels it'll be a thing, so that you always have like a good memorable idea, and it's just funny. Dr. Stitches asks, "Yo Pringle, what's your favorite idea?" My favorite idea, that's interesting, man. My favorite idea right now, I guess, would be an idea to possibly live a better life, and maybe that idea coming through in less than 6 months by me not doing anything and just somehow managing by. I don't even know if that's an idea. Angel Wave asks, when in life did you consider voice acting?" Never, actually. I've never thought of my voice actually being a thing. I just know that when I was young, I was very shy and I didn't talk at all. Like when my mom said, she said I was shy, but it wasn't that. It's just that I never really wanted to talk to anybody. Maybe when I was in the Marine Corps, I noticed that my voice, it's not the deepest of voices. It's deep to a certain sense. People have told me it's like rich in a way, but it's more so that It's the charisma that I guess it's the charisma that my voice. It's like I give myself charisma and my voice um correlates with it is what I want to say. Like you know like it seems kind of weird how I'm saying that. Like yes, when you speak, the way you speak is what you're telling yourself to do it. But when my voice does it, it's like a whole like it's like yo, that's me. Like when I repeat things or when I rewatch my own recordings, it's like oh yo, that's me. But then it's like when I hear, it's like two different people looking at something. Like that's what I feel like sometimes. It's like like I'm looking at a different individual doing that. So that's how I sometimes see it. Pod ask Megami Tensei questions. Favorite game? I really didn't build much into this series, man. Favorite demon? I think is I want to say is Jack Frost in the Pyro Jack is one of my favorites, man. I think he's in the Shin Megami Tensei. Most frustrating moment when the fucking Matador killed me. Fucking Jake Moore asked, I'm very interested in your military career. You always mention it, but you never talked about it. Why did you join? How long did you serve? What was your position rank? What branch were you a part of? Jake, I'll be making something of a video to correlate with something like that. To further answer that question, how I felt through my all career. And I'll actually explain that in the next video because it's very deep. Alex D asked, what was your favorite script to read from Planet Dolan? What was your least favorite? Also, keep up the good work. Let's see, my favorite script. I want to say it wasn't like a script, like a top 10, but it was possibly the countdown one that I did. The recent, the story one where I read it and I heard it back and I was like, wow, I can fucking go on audible.com. I can go to audible.com and maybe I might make this work out like that. And my least favorite script, I would be lying if I didn't have one, but I think it was one that was just very, very long and difficult for me. I'm not sure what it was, but it's probably one of those. I don't really remember. I try to remember anything. I try to forget anything bad. And thank you. I'll definitely try to keep up everything I can, man. Quinn Newhouse asks, do you have a significant other? I'm curious. No, I don't at the moment. I'm actually kind of in my head. I'm kind of like actively seeking another person, maybe. Like I'm talking to some women's out there and stuff like that. Maybe, I guess you could say. If the chance does come by, maybe I'll take it. But it also depends on what I'm thinking of at the time. Because like right now, I don't necessarily want one. But it's like a 50-50 kind of thing at the moment with me. It really depends though. But I don't have one at the moment. Herothagar123 asks, I hope I said it right. I'm new around here. Can you describe your channel? My channel is so random, dude. I found out that there is just no way for me to fully really describe my channel within. But all I can really say is besides the anime that I'm gonna push back in, the gaming that I'm gonna push back in, those are the staples you'll generally see. Gaming and anime. Every now and then you'll see an outtake here and there or some random stuff like that. But those are just generally the line, I guess, or the box I want to say that I'm in. But I'm such a random dude, and I'll always encompass the fact that I'm just interested in a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do gaming, but then sometimes I may just upload a match or something, like a fighting game match, and it just kind of like I just wanted to upload it. I'm just like that kind of guy. I want y'all to see it. You know, that's me most of the time. Oh, Dill Pickle. No, let me do that right. Oh, Dill Pickle. One ask, what inspired you to make videos? My life. See, this is all going back to the other video that I'm going to make about monotonous and having that in my life. All I can say is that I really enjoy it and it gives me meaning for now. Yeah, it gives me, no, not for now. It does give me meaning. Fearless Jazz P, TV International, LTD, leader of, do you like trains? Nah, not really. He asked me that. Beck H, man, y'all ask me a lot of questions. What game have you finished but find yourself replaying the most? Persona. What's the first game you ever played? I don't know, to be honest. What's your favorite game series and a little from it? Final Fantasy Tactics, man. I love the series. What is your least favorite title from it? Probably actually the advanced one, honestly, because of the judge laws at the end. If you could have one rare or highly priced in-demand game, what would it be? Probably in-demand game. Maybe KOF or something. I'm not necessarily sure. Do you get a good paycheck working for Planet Dolan? Yeah, but it's not just necessarily the paycheck. It's about the love and all that stuff. But yes, I do get a good paycheck, which is nice. Like, if I don't really like working for free, we get some money, that's good. But I do love a lot of the aside stuff too. I try watching live streams, although I never joined the chat, and I'm not sure if this was ever brought up again. Was your pizza issue ever resolved? I love how y'all asked for that. No, it wasn't, man. Fuck ass Pizza Hut, man. I hate those bastards, man. Dude, I don't like Pizza Hut, man. I went and said, cancel that fucking order, and I went from Papa John's from there. I don't really like Papa John's is always cheaper, too. I don't like pizza. Fuck them, man. JWright731 asks, would you play Pokemon Uranium? I did have a stream of it. It's a fan game that took 7 years to make. It's good in my opinion. Also, Pickle Juice! I'm really mad about the fact that they shut down Pokemon Uranium. That was really messed up. But yes, I've played a little bit of it. It's pretty cool. Robert Roof asked, did you play any sports? If so, what did you play? I answered this before. Never really played them. I didn't get too much in it. Was Undead Lich? How did you get into Skullgirls? And what is your PC specs? How did I get into Skullgirls? Skullgirls was my first fighting game. Skullgirls was in a sense my gateway of getting out of the Smash world. Because like I got tired of playing Smash 4 and I wanted more depth. I wanted to understand what other players see in what they do. And it was real fighting games. I really wish I had some water. It was real fighting games, and Skullgirls was one of the fighting games that did it. There's a lot of depth into it, and it's a really good game. It's really fun. And what is my PC specs? I do not know at the top of my tongue right now, but I gotta keep rolling. Dark Luna Devil asks, yo, Pringle, how often do you eat Pringles? I think the last one I had was like, actually, no, I do not eat. See, you're trying to catch me. That's cannibalism. What's wrong with you? Cultus asks, how many fingers can you fit in your belly button? I've tried, Cultus. About like, I could maybe kind of like fake 2 in there. Just kidding. I'll do a serious question for the sake of not being that guy. How did you get so good at fighting games? I'm not really good at all. I'm not good at all. I'm still like a beginner, but I have like a basic fundamental in every fighting game that I could play now. Like I have a kind of a good fundamental grounding because I've played a couple and I've been playing them consistently. But I'm not that necessarily good. Like I'm not good at all. Like I just kind of have that basic fundamentals and I have the right mindset when I go in. Go Ducks Go asks, what's your favorite sports team? I don't really do sports, so I can't really ask you. At one point, it was I guess, I didn't have any. I'm sorry, man. Otaku God asks, yo, what's up, man? Whatever happened to anime reviews and such? We bringing those back. Not necessarily anime reviews, but we bringing those anime stuff back. I'm sorry, Otaku God. I think you've been on my Pringle the Otaku channel. I know, man. I want to bring it back, man. I've always wanted to bring it back. But I just wasn't really watching. I wasn't avidly watching anime, so I just had no like content in my head. So it's literally been months like that. So I sat down and I got some stuff in me, man. So don't worry, man. We're gonna see what I'm gonna push out, man. Shooting Star Neko asks, "What's your #1 food joint?" I don't have one. I've had a lot of bad places in my life. I'm sorry. Godfather 11 Mia, aka Godfather Joe asks, "Why did you become a vegetarian? Can you go into a little more depth instead of just saying religious reasons?" A spiritual reasons more so, that when I changed my diet, I changed my life in a sense. I changed a little bit of the outlook of what I saw, not just in the food I eat, but in the relationships. So the relationships I keep, and I try, it's really weird, but the way when I change my diet is the way of me trying to focus myself into more things. Like right now, I feel like I gotta go I'm gonna go into the mountain soon just to like focus on on focus. Like I want to have stronger focus. So stuff like that was like, and my focus, I mean, being able to be more attentive to things at faster, just because you're focused much more and stuff like that, or having a mind of Zen kind of thing. Stephen Miller asks, what is the video game you say you play the most? Final Fantasy Tactics. Play like that shit like 100 hours. But actually, right now, the game that has the most hours is Street Fighter 5. If it was an MMO, it'd be like Nathan J asks, have you ever sang, spoken, rapped on a track? And why is there so much space inside of Pringles tube? More air than 2 average crisp packets. Yo, that shit happened to my friend once. He opened that thing up and it was halfway there. I was like, who ate that thing, man? Actually, I've never really rapped on anything like that or sang. Actually, no. Some people have used something I said and they managed to make a track out of it, which was really funny. I had a buddy, Musicality, did that once. That was really cool. So yeah, that's been used before. I would love it if more people did stupid shit like that with my name. I would go ahead if you want to. Harry717 asks, "What's my dream job?" I don't really have one right now, man. One thing I would really wish to do is if I could like do voice work or do something like not even like voice work for like a game like Final Fantasy, like something Japanese related. I want to be like the dude that did something like that. Like honestly, that's kind of something that I really would wish to do. Sally Brown asks, "Pringle, how old are you?" I'm 24 years old. Kanawa Sedani asks, 24 years old. I'll even tell you my birthday, April 9th. So you can now have tweets on me that when the day comes. Kanawa Sindani asks, "What's the most talented thing that you do that's talented?" My hard work. I don't really believe that I was an individual born, or as they say, born with talent. I think I don't have that. I don't have that thing that just gives me talent, or I don't just do things and it just works. It's more of it's my hard work that allows me to do things and just work. Like that's all it's ever been with me, man. I believe that my talent was hard work. Like that's hard working is my talent. Seriously. David Parker asks, "Hey Pring, I've got to ask you. So how old are you?" 24 years old, my man. Digi Music Artist asks, "Hey boy, I shit you with Sonic. Is that all right?" Your homegirl, no donuts. You better stop that, girl. We ain't doing that, man.